He's 58, lives alone in a 2-bedroom apartment he's had for 11 years. No wife, no girlfriend. The kind of man neighbors describe as quiet, not because he's hiding something, but because he genuinely has nothing to prove. His kitchen has exactly enough dishes for one. His calendar has exactly as many plans as he wants, and not one more. And if you sat down and asked him, "Are you lonely?" he wouldn't get defensive. He'd actually laugh. Not because the question is silly, because the answer isn't what you'd expect. The first thing you'd learn is that time is entirely his own. No marriage to coordinate around. No shared schedule dictating his days. He answers to no one but himself. Most people spend decades compromising on everything from vacations to dinner plans. He spent that same time building a life shaped exactly the way he wants it, uninterrupted. Secondly, his mind has become remarkably self-sufficient, without a partner to lean on for every decision, every emotion, every problem. He's learned to sit with himself and actually work things out. That's not weakness, that's a mental muscle most people never build, because they never had to. Men who live alone long-term often develop a kind of internal steadiness that people in relationships spend years chasing in therapy. Thirdly, the relationships he does have are high quality. No wife or girlfriend doesn't mean no connection, it means every friendship. Every bond he keeps is one he chose deliberately, not one he fell into by default. Old friends, loyal neighbors, people at his gym who know his name. For a lot of these men, these bonds run deeper, because nothing about them is obligatory. Fourthly, he's mastered something most people never even attempt, being genuinely comfortable in his own company. No performing for a partner. No managing anyone else's mood, just him, his space, his thoughts. Psychologists call this rare. Most people fill silence with noise because they can't handle being alone with themselves. He built a life around it and thrives there. And fifthly, he's immune to a kind of dependency most people never realize they have. His happiness isn't tied to someone else's mood, someone else's presence, someone else walking through that door. That's not isolation. That's emotional independence, one of the hardest things a human being can build. So next time you see a man like him quiet, alone, never married, don't assume something's missing. Look again. What you might actually be looking at is freedom.